Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. What is it? Oh, it's the General Leader Plus today, right? Let's begin. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope that you are doing well. How am I doing today? Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I am hanging in there. I was able to make up the charity stream last night. It went very well. Feeling good. Oh, we're on the coast as the General and Leader Plus. Let's see how this one pans out. Hello, welcome back to Oh God, Oh Jesus, my sound balancing. Featuring me. Oh no, my sound balancing's wrong. Move it up a little. There we go. That feels better. Other news, I spent about an hour before I started recording today writing out the majority of the guide for this game that I'm working on when I finish this. Like, hopefully, I'm not gonna make you a guarantee, but hopefully in the description to this video there is a link to the guide that I have been working on. Hopefully. I hope that that is the case. If it is not the case, I'm sorry. But I'm about halfway done with it. All I'm doing now is I have cataloged all of the cards, and I am writing out my thoughts on all of the cards, and, you know, what works well together, what doesn't work well together, etc. It's good, it's on its way. We're almost through. Guarantee. Excellent. Great card. It's not going to have anything for Leader Plus because there's nothing for Leader Plus in the in the logbook, and I'm not going to try and do that from memory. And I'm also not planning on just like going through and trying to see every Leader Plus card. None of those things sound very fun, so I'm not going to do them. Militia Mace, huh? If you're gonna offer me a Militia Mace this early, I think I'm supposed to take it. Interesting. Interesting. What are we on here? On wave 2. I'm like, we're closing in on the equilibrium already with Bounty and Guarantee. It's a nice little combo. Take Advisor. Taxman. The guide is going to be not super in-depth, but pretty good, right? It's going to have little tips for every card that I've talked about on this program, as well as, you know, general thoughts and philosophies, things like that. Coming along. I'm not sure if I'm going to get all of the enemies down. I hopefully will, but we will see. Other than that, not a ton new. The charity event went well. I was pretty nervous for it, so even though like it went well and everything was good, and I gotta say I am glad it is done, because now I can go back to things being normal. It's kind of shitty, I know, but like I was kind of stressing this event, so I'm glad that it's done, and I'm also very glad that it went well. This doesn't mean that I'm not going to do charity events in the future or anything like that. I'll be happy to if anyone does any, like, if anyone approaches me with a, hey, would you like to stream Slay the Spire for charity? You know, actually, you know what it was? It was Slay the Spire itself. I gotta say it. I have played, a few people asked me, because I haven't played Slay the Spire in like a month and a half since Monster Train came out. And I think we were playing something else before that. But I gotta admit something to you. I was kind of dreading going back to Slay the Spire. The game is fun, don't get me wrong. I still think it's one of the best games to be released in the last 10 years. But that being said, it is a game where there is only a finite number of things you can do on the maximum difficulty. And that finite number is 4 characters with maybe, like in total, on High Ascension there's probably 8 possible deck builds with the occasional oddball build that comes out of nowhere. And I've streamed about 700 hours of that game over the last year. I've seen most of those deck archetypes 100 or 1,000 times. Hunter is good. There's not a whole lot of excitement left. I understand that people love to watch it. I think it's the big phenomenon with Slay the Spire, something very strange that doesn't really come up in a lot of other games, is I think that a lot of people like watching Slay the Spire, but it's not a game that many people want to play for a super long time. It's very interesting. It's not Slay the Spire's fault. It's not. It's just. It's a game that you put 900 hours into, and then towards the end of those 900 hours, you start to go, huh? Maybe I'm over this. It was good to be back for a little bit, but then I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I haven't played this in months. It's a very tiring game. And that's okay. You know, there are people who can play it forever. But the other thing is, it's partially my fault, because I came into it, I approached the game from a I'm just going to fuck around and have fun standpoint. Because I bought the game before I started streaming. I was playing it for like a year or two before I started streaming it even. And I was just like, hey, I'm gonna do fun stuff. I'm not really too concerned about it. And then I realized that streaming it is only really viable at the highest difficulty. But I wasn't really ever in the mindset to learn that game and try to become really, really good at it. I was just playing it, you know, for fun. You may be looking at this, right? You may be looking at this, you may be going, why am I not training? And you're right. I absolutely should be training. However, at the same time, the difference of giving a +1, +3 and not is so minor that I am not stressing it too much. Every now and then, someone will point out something like that though, and I'll be like, yeah, you're right. But the honest-to-God answer to why am I not playing this game at maximum efficiency is because I do not care. I don't have to. If this run is won or lost on the back of me training one guard, or like, what, I probably missed like 2 guards of training, the run was doomed anyway. Just get that one out there as well. But you are correct. Other than that though, not much. You know. Slay the Spire is still a great game. If you haven't played it, I would recommend it. It's incredible. It's really something special. And the craziest thing to me about the charity event, the thing that I was like, whoa, that's so cool. The devs, one of the dudes who made the game, actually streamed for the charity event. He was playing some modded runs. Like he downloaded some community-made mods and he played the fucking game, and I was like, what the hell? That's so cool. And it's really something sweet, I gotta say. Because like the devs are super in tune with the community, it feels like, for that game. When Jorbs was going for his 10th win in a row, which was it was like a big deal. Going for his 10 wins in a row, he got to do a bunch of publicity for it. He ended up like on the front page of Twitch and all of that. It was sweet. And the devs popped in and were like, hey, Jorbs, good luck. And I was like, yo, that is cool. I think we'll take Shoe Market. Fine. And the camp is also +4 health is cool. But yeah, you know, it is the 28th. I did not check, but the last 2 times the 28th was the day that the new Leader Plus came out. Obviously it wasn't there because we did not see it on offer when I started the run. But whoops, meant to click here. Oh well. Builder Plus, I would hypothesize, is coming soon. There's a great case for me to take Slum there. However, as I was thinking about it today, I was like, is Slum really worth it? I don't think so. It's fine, but it's not super good. I'm gonna move my chair in here. I've been sitting really poorly lately, and it's been affecting my back, so I'm going to try and sit in a manner that is a little more good for me. I spent a lot of time just like sitting, leaning forward so that I'm leaning closer to the microphone. Really, there's only 2 things I need to get for my setup to really feel like I have everything I would want for streaming. Those 2 things are, of course, I would like to get a mic stand so that the impact of me hitting my desk like this is not so bad. Right, just have like a standalone mic stand so that the impacts aren't so bad. And I would like... Oh, I need to get lights so that I can turn on the camera at night. Like a house. Like for these videos I could turn on the camera if I wanted to, but I feel like, I don't know, face cams in a YouTube video, I recognize that you're supposed to, right? It's like for the algorithm it's good, but I still feel strange about it. It doesn't feel quite right. Not bad, right? But I don't know. I should really ask this question in Monster Train. Should pose the, hey, do you guys want a face cam for Monster Train? Because Monster Train This series is just kind of like, I don't really have any intention of doing anything like that. But maybe for Monster Train. We lost no guards to spitters. What a fortunate start we went through here. Like, really, really good start. Cataphract? This is the coast, we can't take this unit. This guy's really bad on this map. Unfortunately. Good bounty and upgrade. Or guarantee an upgrade, I mean. If we get Bounty Hunt, this is an auto win. This run looks very strong. Let's put it like that. There's a lot of ways that this one turns into a free win, is what I will say. We have the income. With just Hunter and Guarantee upgraded, we have the income we need. It's just going to be a matter of which of the units they offer us. I think of all of the games, all of the game modes that they have in this, the leader pluses of each type, so the 2 of them and then the hard mode. Hey, there's Bounty Hunt. This game mode is the one. General Leader Plus is really the one where all of the legendary cards feel pretty good. I don't think that there's a legendary card in this one that I feel bad about picking up. All of the legendary units feel solid, all of the legendary cards like Bounty Hunt feel good. There's still really important common cards, but like all of the legendaries are also pretty good. Obviously there's probably a few exceptions to that, but not many, to be honest with you. And I'm a big fan of Hunter here as well. Like we're strong. We're very, very strong. We basically just sit here and wait for the game to give me my winning line now, because we have population pretty well squared away. Income's looking good. We're just awaiting our winning line. Henry looks nice, however, we want to get back to 5 cards if possible. But anyway, not much else to tell you. I did yesterday, after I recorded, I went and I did a few deliveries for DoorDash. I've been mentioning that I have been starting that up. I'm easing myself into it, but I haven't gone and sat down and done like a big 8 hours of delivering. But there's actually a pretty good reason for this, and it's because I can't, partially can't because of lack of orders, but like Saturday afternoon's a great time for me to do a bunch of delivering. But they still haven't sent me the bag. Like, I'm supposed to get a warming bag from them sometime soon. I mean, I was supposed to get a warming bag from them on Wednesday, and it's not here yet. But you may be like, oh, what does it matter? And the answer is, I have a bag, but it's really hard to get food in and out of, which it has led me... I took 2 deliveries yesterday, and on both of those deliveries, I was pretty sure I was going to drop the people's food, trying to get it out of the bag, which was not something I was ready to do. During pizza delivery, I think I dropped 1 pizza, and I just felt terrible. It was like, oh my god, I will never mentally recover from this. I still think about it when I drive by the place that I dropped the pizza. I still just go like, oh god. Remember back in the day when I dropped that pizza? It was a dentist's office, and they ordered pizza from us on their lunch break, and then I dropped the pizzas because I set it on their little counter while I was giving her the receipt, and their counter was not very well secured. And so it was doomed, right? And because it was their lunch break, we could not like make their pizzas again. Hey, what's going on over here? It's okay. But because it was their lunch break, we couldn't like remake their pizzas and have it be okay, so we just had to be like, yeah, sorry. I guess that we've just ruined your lunch. And I did not feel good about that. Another territory expansion. I guess I'm gonna have to have Militia Shield as like a little stand-in frontliner until we find our better choice, whatever it's gonna be. So we're gonna go up to 10 Militia Shields, essentially. Which we can do. I have the population for it. But no, I still think about that. I drive by that place every now and then and I'm just like, oh god, remember that? Sure wish I could forget that one. Hunter. Cavalry's okay. Not really the best. He's no Duckling Rider replacement, but you know. House isn't bad. I'm just gonna roll. Danger cards. I don't really want danger cards. We could rally, but like, why? I guess we could do the barracks, and then this will just... I guess let's try doing this. I haven't done this before where so we're gonna set up like 5-ish militia shields on the front line. We have the money, I could just pick up Law of the Jungle one of the 2 times it was offered to me. Oh well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it? Okay, not terrible. It's kind of awkward. But we're gonna aim to just get a bunch of Legionaries off of this, I suppose. Which is gonna be tough, because I'm gonna need something else alongside it. But it should work out. I just need to make sure I have enough frontline to not lose. And then it should be okay. Spend the extra population that we're gonna have upping to Legionary, because Legionary is probably the strongest unit that they've printed. Like, no kappas, that unit is nuts. Like, the fact he can reduce his damage taken to 0. The unit's out of control. Like, that is insane. If you do not understand, like, that is insane. If you get up to, like, 15 of that unit, he is unkillable. Like, legitimately, there is no way to kill him. Here I was thinking I silenced my Facebook. I am sorry for the Facebook notification. That was not you. That one was me. That's my bad. Very sorry. I usually don't have Facebook open anymore. I used to spend a lot of time in high school on Facebook. It's how I keep in touch with a few of my friends, but not many, because most of them have moved to Discord. A few of my friends still only communicate through Facebook, though. So I have it open from time to time, but I usually keep it silenced and then just check it every now and then. Or at least I silence it during recordings. However, I forgot to today. That's alright. You might actually be able to hear my phone buzzing. Let me move that off the desk here. There we go. Kinda weird here. Right, it's like I want to not play too many units over here, but I also want to play some units over here. Like, I want to have enough in the safe spot here, basically. Our income, as you can see, is out of control with just these 2 cards. And more wave time. Should train this because it's a cascading buff, but you know. Do I care? Not really. Our bounty is through the roof. Like, it's very high. What is it? It's not so high, but it's still pretty high. I could get it higher if I was a little more focused. We are losing money over time, but you know, a little bit of focus and we'll start to gain money very quickly. Basically, once I get all of my units situated well enough, we won't have to worry about it anymore. Everything's at like 112 there. That's a large number. And we have such a strong army, we don't have to worry about the plague. The plague is just free money right now. We're losing a bunch of guards. It's okay though, right? So we want to just pump out as many militia shields as we can real quick. And then these are all going to become shield rats who... I'm going to need to pick up something to get them stronger. Artifact still cannot take. I really wish I had taken that Law of the Jungle when it showed up. I didn't think about it at the time though. But yeah, that's gonna... Oh my god, did you see the lag there? So we're gonna leave 5 shield rats on the front line. Step 1. Customs gate, nah. Budgeting, nah. Protect, nah. Give me a roll. Overheal? We don't have any healing. Okay. Fine. We're gonna put 5 shield rats over here. Wow, 1 barracks really put in some work here, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just put all these guys down right here. I'm gonna have 15 shield rats in the wings. And we're gonna hope that I have a way to beef them up soon. That's gonna be the hope. We hope we have a way to beef them up faster than barracks. However, even in the worst cases, we just win in 240 seconds because I get all of these turned into Legionaries, which are just gonna auto-win the run. If these 5 survive, extremely cool. If they do not, it is what it is. Try and put some militia shields down to buffer for them if we can. But basically, 4 waves from now, we just get out of control. Out of control. Like, extremely so. Also, the weasel barrels are kind of good, because every weasel barrel dropping is like one less unit hitting my shield rats here. I'm leaning back in the chair, and I am, in fact, using the key bindings. How crazy. Leaning back in the chair, I'm very comfortable to use the key bindings. Usually I do not keybind, as you are well aware. I'm very lazy and I like to click, but today I'm feeling it. I'm actually feeling it pretty well. I think this run should be a W, though. I like the experience mechanic a lot. I wish it was a little easier to work with. I wish it was more viable to just have units survive fighting, I guess is what I would like. Like a leader level here. Our income's fine. I think we don't want to fire off waves because we are just waiting on the barracks overall. But we're just kind of waiting. As long as, I guess it's going to come down to if we survive the captain wave, more or less. And some of these guys, when I hit this barracks, might level up anyway. No one leveled up. It's just crazy how slow it is, it feels like. Because they struggle to get the experience when you have a big mass of backliners. But what can you do? The answer is nothing. Alright, Weasel Captain. You and me. These 5 are marked for death. They have no chance of survival. I'll just say it. I'm a little worried. Give me something good here. Huh. I'm a little worried. Ooh, apartments. Holy moly. Yeah, you still get Militia Shield for this. 200%. So this will be 2 damage of Reflect, which is not very good. I'll buy these apartments. It's fine. We can kind of like use this to power up a bunch of units here, right? I think so. How are we looking on this barracks? So we only have 80 seconds left to survive. It is just this wave or death, right? Survive this wave and is good, die this wave and we're obviously not good. I think we have so much range that we should be able to put the damage down. It's just a little bit tough. 5 shield rats don't make it to Legionary. It is what it is. Yeah, that shot right there is the one. Yeah. Oh, and I'm not able to target the wall very well. Our guards aren't turning to kill this, which is the big problem here right now. We gotta pull back a little bit. Because our guards aren't turning, and I cannot target the wall to pull them back for whatever reason. This bug really sucks. I'm gonna move these guys over here just to try and help save it. It could be doomed. Oh, they broke the barracks, you fucking bitch! Oh, how doomed. How doomed are we? Oh, I think it's over. Because they're just gonna get pulled in one at a time, these shield rats. Come on, boys. I need you to fight through the meat grinder here. The apartment broke. Oh, it's doomed. Is it doomed? If everything else is dead, we're okay. My big shield rat plan, my legionary plan just got fucking crushed, though. I knew this had a chance of happening. Of course it did. Oh my god, the other wave is spawning? God damn. God, fuck you, Weasel Captain. You're such a piece of shit. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Give me a unit that gets me out of this. There are no units here? I lost every single one of those shield rats. My barracks got broken. Everything is doomed. Like, what a mess. Holy shit. I think I'm just gonna lose. I needed to pick Law of the Jungle to not lose this run. It's really hard to recover from this far behind. Especially when they're just gonna jump right on me, right? Yeah. And our damage output just isn't there right now. Our damage output really isn't there. We have so much repairing to do. Everything's dying. It's feeling a little doomed. You can look at that population deficit up there and go, huh, well that doesn't look very good. And you would be absolutely right. My income also just went down the drain because all my hunters died. I really need this game to just give me a playable frontline unit card. Like these things that they're giving me is just, it's all worthless. I have not been offered a good unit. However, if I lose this one, I can't blame it on the game because of the fact that I skipped the Law of the Jungle. We had the winning line, but we did not pick it. And the game is not offering me the winning line here. Like, the next shop is more or less our last chance. If we even live to there. Ugh. What a horrible loss if I lose this, right? We have everything. It's not often, but these do come around every now and then where you have everything except for your winning game plan. Also, if we go against the enemies that jump walls, it's just like, we are dead. Right? There's no real way around it here. If we go again, okay, the dogs are fine. You can see what the losses are looking like though, right? These guards just don't pump out enough damage. Run. I need to live long enough to... It's a frustrating loss because I know how I could have won this. I need to not be repairing walls. I could have picked up one of the militia shields as well. So it's now or never basically. You guys gotta hold it here. Can they hold it here? I don't think so. Just look at how bad their damage is, right? I'm begging you to give me something that wins me the game off of this, right? I am begging that this one gives a winning line. Are they getting killed over the wall there? Huh. Interesting. We can't live on guards, right? How could I ever? Oh my god, it's the boss. You got, like, this has to be the winning pickup. Medic. I mean, we take whatever we can get here. It's pretty dire. Thankfully, it's not the siren. Event has syringes. These can maybe buy me time. You have garbage and garbage. Alright. I'm feeling like I picked this. Militia mace. Okay. You can tell that things are not good right now. You can get a pretty good take on how things are just by looking at what we're doing here, right? Did he really suck that? Wow. Yeah, you're all dead. Oh my god, he grew. Can my mace rat survive? He's a 640. Hey, we actually got a shield rat as well out of it. We got a few shields here. We got a medic. I feel as though we have not been offered the winning line here. I gotta say. I was offered the winning line, but I skipped it looking for something else. At the time, that line didn't feel like a winning line. But I believe it is over. The end of the win streak, as it is. It's a shame, I could have won this one. Absolutely, I could have won this one. We just need to take Law of the Jungle. However, I had a pretty strong feeling that this was death. I spent all this time waiting for Dark Knight, Monster Hunter, Immortal. That's it, right? I spent all this time waiting for a good legendary unit instead, but Law of the Jungle was the winning pickup. That's too bad. Let's get a final look at what the streak was. I think we won 12. That's glossary. But I really feel like we went through a lot of card choices there without seeing. Like, there was like maybe one or two. And I think I picked something else on that instead of Law of the Jungle. That was okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's start at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16, 42, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 wins in a row, huh? 3, 6, 9. More luck. 12. Yep, 13 wins in a row. So there's your new highest win streak, 13. We probably won't be breaking that anytime soon. Died to, you know, I was also around 499 in this game. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.